Hello, welcome to the video game valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. Get ready to hear that wonderful song over and over again. It's only 2 seconds long, but it's a great tune. Hope you're all doing okay today. I've got a green tea with me, green tea with jasmine. Green tea. No, you won't believe this. It also has jasmine in it. Delightful. I did some work today. Work on my next video. I had been running a little bit late fixing the problems with the Llamas DVD and Blu-ray to get the full run printed, but all that work's done now, so I'm working on the monthly video, hoping it turns out good as opposed to bad, but we'll see. We'll see. You ever get the song from Seal of the Pharaoh on the 3DO stuck in your head? You ever get the 3DO Seal of the Pharaoh music stuck in your ding-dang head? Because that's what I got in there right now. I'm going to let this sit for a second because it plays the intro video.
The Pharaoh calls me. In the pyramid, all mysteries will be solved. Let us tell the astonishing story carved on a lithograph, unearthed from an ancient pyramid. The pyramid appeared suddenly from the ground, turning the land around it to desert and freeing evil spirits. Long ago, your father, wishing to solve its mystery, forced his way into the pyramid alone and never returned. You must fight the evil spirits to find him.
Oh, I was muted. Apparently I was muted. Here's the thing. When people started saying, Jason, you're muted, I hadn't been talking. I had been intentionally letting the music play. As a bit. And so when I did start talking, I didn't realize that the people saying that I was muted were correct, because I simply had not been talking for a long while intentionally. Oh, no, I don't want to save again, cat. Stop it. Brad, thank you for the 199. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, life's an F. Ah, blah, blah, blah. What is going on with you, Brad? Oh, no. No, Brad, no. All right. Oh, we're going down. Okay. So let me hope this is the pink area on the map. The pink area right next to the triangle. Okay. I'm gonna hope that that's correct. Alright, if this is correct, then going right should reach some sort of end, maybe? Yes. Alright, this is slime we gotta fight. Oh yeah, and I need to put my my stuff up on the screen. Alright. So I think I know where I am now, which is a big improvement over last week. The manual has this same map, which I'm going to have out in front of me, so that I can look at it without having to bring up the in-game map. For those of you who were not here last week, if the music stops by itself, that's me accidentally hitting the C button. For one of the three main buttons on the controller just only turns off the music. That's its whole function. To turn off the music. They thought it was so important to give you instant access to music turn off. That a whole face button does just that. Yeah, I did it again. Alright. So to the left is the pink area. I don't want to go there, so I'm going to keep going. Is this
Look
thing?
at the map. If you use this where the colored pillar is, the spell will be broken.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know what it's asking us to use. But we're going to go into this little alcove. I'm just going to look around everywhere. There's a villain here. We're very powered up. It used to take so many hits to kill these things. But we're all juiced up right now. Alright, so going forward should bring us to that top square. The very top square. The big square room. Oh no, a bee! Of sorts. look around for items. There are some items that only come up if you are facing a certain direction. I think we've gotten every possible item from this room, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so going through this door and going straight should bring us to a left turn. Let's take this left turn real quick. Here's a slime. We've handily taken care of that slime. Alright, we're gonna keep following this along. This little hook here. Oh no, another bee! Thank goodness. We've destroyed the bee. I think whatever's in this room is we've already interacted with. Alright. So now we're past that. It's time to go towards the first area that is on this map listed as a secret door. It's up and to the left. It's that red spot. Alright, we've apparently already opened the secret door. That's fine. Let me just walk to the dead end up here. Alright, so this secret door we've opened. Oh no, another bug. So this should bring us to another large room. See if there's any items in here. I think we've already gotten all of our items. Alright, we're going to leave this room, and then there should be a little area to the right. I'm so glad I know my position on the map right now. Much easier to make a plan of action. Alright, so this should be just a little spot. We've probably been here already. Yeah.
I've been shut up in here under this spell for so long.
Yeah, I don't know who that is or how I can help them, but oh yeah, the dog. Ah, this dog's a real rascal. No. We're coming back out of there. Which means, yeah, we want to go right. We want to go right, which will lead us to another secret door. Sky too full. I give her the $2. Is that a dog? Hey, is that a dog? No. I don't think it is a dog. Alright, there's a secret door right here. I don't know how we open this, but this is a secret door. This needs to be opened. Alright, we have encountered the very first thing that I do not currently have a solution for. So this is good. This is progress. We've reached the secret door. So, to the left is the large hall. Before we go to the large hall, I'm going to go to the right. Now, there should be a dead end to the right. Oh, nice. I think my weapon just got upgraded, maybe? I don't know if this is better, but I guess we'll see. Oh, dog, perfect. No, I think this is a little worse. Oh my god. No, 2 hits, okay. Maybe it's more, the second hit definitely did more damage, so... Maybe it has a wider range of potential damages. Alright, and there should be a room up ahead.
Fire elemental hates water.
Fire elemental hates water. Sounds like a door open somewhere. I wonder if it's the secret door. Fire elemental hates water. Oh, happy birthday, Sir Games a lot. How do you pronounce that? Is that Rhine? Or Renee? Let me know. I will write down your answer in my big VGV name notepad, so I don't ask. Don't ask it again. You got it? First one? Okay, Rhine. Happy birthday. Uh-oh. I don't know about this new weapon. Okay, so yeah, this is what's just opened up. I think this is the secret door that's just opened up. Which means this way leads to the large hall, I believe. Which is currently closed. Alright, well, we are making progress now. This secret door has just opened up. If we walk through... Oh no, a bee! I don't know that I want to keep using this weapon. I think this weapon's worse for some reason, but maybe it's better against certain enemies. It's not the enemies I've been fighting. Oh no, the dog! There should be a place to the left coming up that we don't want to take. Yet that is. We just want to go straight ahead. And to the right. Oh no, another dog. I wonder if there's any information in the manual about this item. I want to know what this is. Let's see. Lapis statue. Used to disarm traps. Okay, I did not... That is not what I would have assumed this was. I would not have assumed this would have disarmed traps. Oh, a little health potion. Wonderful. Uh-oh. All right. This should lead to a big room. Hello. Is this a friend, do you think? No. Definitely not a friend. No! Son of a gun. Alright, we have been murdered. Teapot, thank you for the $1.99. Watched The Straight Story, very unique movie. Straight Story. I don't think I've seen The Straight Story. What's this Straight Story about? Yeah, ding dang dog. Alright, so we gotta do a couple things over again, but that's fine. What the heck? Come on, give me a break. Straight story features a barely mobile old man building a tractor or a trailer onto his riding mower, driving very slowly hundreds of miles to see his estranged brother before he dies. Interesting. Ugh. Oh, I've turned myself around. That's alright. We do seem to get more powerful as we fight. I'm gonna save again before going back. Just in case that robot kills us. Which it might. Robots have been known to kill. They're not supposed to. A robot is not supposed to kill you. But you just never know. Alright, to the left. Wait, where am I? I've lost track of myself again. Son of a gun. I think this is right. Yeah. Fighting the robot. I did it. I killed the robot. I still don't know those potions do. What is your pink light meter? I have no idea. I've tried taking the potion, seeing if it fills that meter, but for whatever reason it does not. It doesn't let me take the potion at all. It's possible that potion does fill that meter, but you just can't until you get something to use your meter with. I'm gonna go save one more time. Patrick, thank you for the $5. Reread Frankenstein. Super funny that Victor kept denouncing ambition and immediately doubles down on killing the monster. What a book. Frankenstein. It's funny. Over time I've done that. You know that meme where you have the graph, not the graph. I guess it's a graph. It's like the bell curve. and you've got the illustration of the foolish person at the beginning saying one thing, and then this smart person in the middle saying a different thing, and then the super smart person at the end saying the thing that the foolish person said to begin with. You know that I feel like years ago I was in the middle. You know what? The real monster in Frankenstein is society. Now, when I read Frankenstein, I'm like, you know what? The real monster in Frankenstein is the monster. I think the monster in that story is the monster. It's the monster, not a product of society. Not really, no. No. I think largely because of the film versions, which have shown like an ignorant society reacting with fear to this being that just wants like love and whatever. I think because of the film versions, people have gotten that idea into their head. But in the book, the monster is basically an incel. And he's got some opinions, let me tell you. He camps outside this family's house and just spies on them. And and then there's this blind old man, and he's like, you know what? I want this to be my family. And so he bursts into the house, and he goes up to this old man, and he's like, old man, I need you to love me unconditionally and add me to your family. And the old man is like, what? Who are you? And Frankenstein is like, the monster's like, you're not being quick enough. You love me. And he starts like shaking the old man and like seriously injuring the guy. And the old man's children come home and see their father being like strangled by this person. They're like, get out of here. Get the heck out of here. Get out of our house. And he runs off and he's like, people will never accept me. It's like, what if you just talked to someone normally and didn't attack them? And so he decides from that one experience, no one will ever love me. So, Dr. Frankenstein, I want you to build me a wife. I want you to make me a wife who will obey me. I want you to make someone who's forced to love me a wife. I want someone who can't escape me, who can't decide on her own. I want you to build me a wife. And eventually Frankenstein is like, no, I'm not going to do this. And they just chase each other across the ice for a while. Anyway, yeah, the monster's not a particularly cool guy. Doesn't have any chill. All right, where am I going? I'm going to the left. Reed, thank you for the $5. I'm a loser who collects 3DO. Game has the worst music I've ever heard. It's insane how bad the music is. Also, never buy a 3DO. They suck. Goodness. I mean, you don't like the 2-second loop in this game? You don't like the classic hit? The 3DO is one of my favorite consoles to play on. It has a bunch of goofed up games, but I think for anyone out there who's actually seriously considering collecting like retro games and stuff, you know, I would start with the systems that you personally have the most interest in. But as soon as you're looking for like another system that's going to offer experiences that whatever system you have definitely doesn't have, then get a 3DO. It's a great like second or third console to collect for. Because truly, there's so many different experimental games on this system. This is where Kenji Eno, Kenji Eno started developing for. There's so many like exclusive Kenji Eno games on this system. It has a pretty extraordinary Japanese library, and there's a lot of PC games at the time that only got ported to the 3DO and no other system, and so there's a lot of like PC games that have 3DO ports where. For some games, it's like one of the easier ways to play those. So it's an interesting system. It's got that. It's got a few like digital museums on it, which is interesting. It's just a lot of good stuff. If you're probably not the only console to collect for, though. If you're interested in retro games, probably not your first console. All right. Believe. Yeah, we gotta go to the left here. Great system if you want to feel like you spent too much money for very little return. 3DO is not wildly expensive these days. Like, it was an expensive system when it came out, but it's actually a pretty good value. Like, the system itself, you're not going to pay, like, what do you call it? There's a couple of systems that are just wildly expensive now to get. There's oh god, what the heck is that system name? It's the one that had all of the great shmups on it. One of the only systems I don't have. My god, why can't I remember the name of this ding dang system? I'll figure it out. Let's see. Neo Geo. Yeah, Neo Geo. It's not like the Neo Geo. It's not like the Neo Geo or anything like that. And games-wise, you can get a ton of games on this system for pretty cheap. There's only like a handful of games that are expensive. Every system's got expensive games. Like, you know, if you go on the Sega Saturn, the top end there is like $1,400 or something. for a game. And the Sega Saturn's a much better system. My favorite system, but the of all the obscure systems to collect for, this is one of the more reasonable. And even more reasonable than that is the fact that it doesn't have any copy protection, so it is one of the easiest games to pirate for. You can just download ROMs, and if you've got a CD burner if you've got a CD burner, then you've got the whole 3DO library without needing any kind of modifications or anything. All right. Got him. Scared to gamble on a CD console this far back, given I'm having issues with my GameCube. Yeah, all CD lasers are going to go at some point. I've had a few consoles have laser problems. There are luckily like 3DO. There's a 3DO mod now that you can get to run games off of a memory chip, off like an SD card. But you know, you're piling on the cost at that point. You're talking about mods. But yeah, any console with a laser, it's gonna go at some point. Optical drive emulator, that's the word I was looking for. Optical drive emulator. Alright, this way leads to the big room, but I'm not sure that it's open yet. Yeah. Maybe I can save here, though. No, but I did get a little potion. Alright, there's a secret door here. So I guess I gotta figure out how to open that. Oh, another dog. Man, a lot of enemies. I wish there was any kind of, like, information screen for my stats. Okay. Let's figure out how to deal with that. Piggy time. Oh, I didn't even think about the piggy. Oh God. That was piggy time, absolutely. Mother and I are going to a dinner theater tomorrow. Nice. Hope you have a good time at your dinner theater. Yeah.
Do you have the flask of Tefnut?
No. Okay, I guess the door opens. I guess I gotta go back and get the flask of Tefnut. Okay. Alright, so we've just entered the secret door. Oh no! dang. Such a heavy hit. Oh. Okay, I guess we're just dead. We'll try again. Two-shot robot. Yeah, that robot's too powerful. With no problem. My little potion. Hey, you son of a bun. Oh no. Big old dog. Big old bee. Alright, I need my little fluffy. Go down to the end here and then turn back around. Hey, buddy.
Do you have the flask of Tefnut?
Of course I don't. Of course I don't.
Do you have the flask of Tefnut?
No. I just told you. Well, let's go get the flask of Tefnut. I love flasks of the Tefnut variety. Wondering if I should save. No, it's too far. Just gotta hope I don't die. Alright, hope achieved. Hey, is that the flask of Tefnu? My god, I think it is. Or maybe this is the flask of Tefnu. I'm not sure. Let me check the manual real quick. Let's see which one of these is the flask of... No, it was the first one. I believe the first one was the flask of Tefnu. That was just a regular flask. I have the flask of Tefnu and a flask. Do ba ba da ba da ba da 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 do. Scuba dibba dabba dee bit da da bow. Ba ba da ba ba da bit bit boo. Yabba dabba do, and a yabba to you too. Have you ever yabba dabbed? Oh yeah, well have you ever dude? Alright, I am going to go and save before continuing on. Ba 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 ba. All right. Believe I know, I think I've gotten lost. Where is I coming from? I think I know where I am. All right. Yeah, I know where I am. Well, we're half of the way through the stream. Got a birthday to celebrate. Oh, we got 2 birthdays to celebrate. We've got 2 big old birthdays to celebrate. Get ready. Hadn't even seen Ernesto submit. Happy birthday. All right. Here we go. All right, we got 2 birthdays today. 2 entire days of birth. First up, it is Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan. Time to see what the machine's got to say. To Ryan. What's up? Oh, no. Is that true, everyone? The star's gone? I don't know that that's true. Data has been calculated. Let us fill out your birth fate card. What in the world is your luck number for the year? Could be one of an assortment of numbers. 49. How about your letter? It's kind of sprinkled about. How's the weather looking? House by the beach. Any of this hatch an egg? Wonderful. It does not. I don't know why I said wonderful. It's wonderful that it didn't hatch an egg. I feel a little... It has been a long time since the eggs hatched. Maybe it's good that they stopped hatching. We don't know what was coming out of those eggs. Data loss, birth. Okay, error. All right. Got a poem. Birthday Machine has written a poem just for you, Ryan. Here's your poem. History. History. The history of a anxious juice box. The history of a juice box who lifts flowers. Juice box history. We achieve juice box history. We find juice box history. And then history breaks us. Unbelievable. Oh, this just in. You got a birthday secret. The Dragon Horde is unprotected and also marketing. Don't share. You don't want to do the marketing for the Dragon Horde. Birthday Machinists, look to the stars. Determine that your friend constellation is the concerned wizard. Enemy star, Sigma Halcyon, number 6316. Has there been a cosmic event? Why, let's look at the data. And the charts. No. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. To who? Rhine, of course. Join me if you can. Welcome birthday, friend Rhine. Happy birthday, what Rhine? The horse with the 5 legs. We seek peace from Rhine. Birthday friendly eyes, Rhine. Hey, have you seen our Rhine? The curse binds our fingers. Your data is mine. I just see a scene in an old hacker movie combined with an old witchcraft film where a cyber witch, curses you and binds your fingers so that she could do the hacking herself and get all your data. You're trying to counter hack, but a curse comes over the line. No, my fingers. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Ryan. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
Yeah, I like it. I had to really study this one. It's a little abstract, but I appreciate it. Good art. Happy birthday, Ryan. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Alright, we got one last birthday to celebrate today, one final birthday. It is Ernesto's birthday. Happy birthday, Ernesto. Let's see what the machine has got to say to Ernesto. Sure is. Yep. Data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? Could be one of many different possible numbers. 98. Interesting. How about your letter? It's kind of like the letters throwing something, like throwing part of itself away. Get out of here. How's the weather? Any of those hatch an egg? No. Got a joke? Birthday machine has written a joke. That's right. Just for you, Ernesto. Here's your joke. Where did the wandering soda fountain pitch the cute little cheeks? Pinch, sorry. Let me start over. Timing is important in the comedy. Where did the wandering soda fountain pinch the cute little cheeks of the kind soda fountain? Where did the wandering soda fountain pinch the cute little cheeks of the kind soda fountain? To become what you get when you succeed with the hatred of the angels behind us. Birthday machine has looked to the stars, determined that you're a friend constellation. Why, it's the tired horse. Enemy star. Sigma Ophelia, number 9718. Has there been a cosmic event? Well, let's look at the data. How about them charts? No. Got a song, everyone. Gather around. It's time to sing. To who? Ernesto, of course. Join me if you can. Time for day, birth of Ernesto. Birthday love for our Ernesto. Why will you not listen? We love lifting Ernesto. Wonder if that means we love to lift, like weights, Ernesto, or we love to lift Ernesto. We love to lift the being known as Ernesto. Let us find a new Ernesto. No! Warning, young found near Ernesto. The face of our torment. The dew on the grass. Beautiful. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Ernesto. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
What's that horse doing stomping all over that stuff? What's that horse doing? Well, happy birthday, Ernesto. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. All right. All right, we've made it through the trap area. I believe this leads us to the place where we have to fight the boss of this area.
I think you are ready.
Oh, good. What the heck? What in the world? Oh. I didn't push the C button. I don't know if I should heal. We did save, so if I do die. Oh!
I am fire elemental. And yet I was the one who defeated your father.
Boss defeated. I feel like that line takes this game and puts it on the potential list for top 10 VGB games next year. Next year, when I do the list next year. Oh, we got one of the orbs. And we have one more pink bar now. Oh. It's a new area. I guess I can't go back. New music, yeah. It's hard to hear. And I imagine it's even harder for you to hear because it actually falls just below like my the noise suppression filter that I have. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear this music? I'm gonna load up this stream to try to hear what you're hearing. Oh yeah, you could barely hear that at all. Let me turn off the noise filtering. And bump it up. Alright, I'm gonna turn the noise suppression back on. You won't really hear most of this, but that's okay. Alright, we're in B3. Alright, I got the new map in front of me. Do we have... Is our map updated? No. We haven't found the new map yet. Luckily, I have it in my, the manual. Oh, it's a bug. Alright, so there's two ways we can go here. Go this way first. So the dog. Killed yet another dog. What a day. Oh, it's a ring. Let me look at the manual, see what that ring is. Ring of the Pharaoh. Question mark. There's a question mark next to it. It doesn't tell you what it does. Okay, so that's... We just picked up the Ring of the Pharaoh. Good ring to have. Hopefully we'll find a save point soon. It's the map, everyone. In case you were wondering, this is what the map looks like. This is the map, baby. This is the map. We're, you see the triangle? We're actually in the room next to the pink triangle right there. We got a second duck stick. I don't know what, what those do. Didn't realize we could get a second. I thought that was a unique item. Oh god. Well, hey, we one-shotted the dog. We're getting more powerful. Well, now I super don't know what the duck stick does. I thought I needed to play it at a certain point. Like it was a flute or something, but... Yeah, I guess not.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Will I? You'll definitely know where you are looking at this. Alright, this leads back. Oh my god. This leads back to the place we fought the last boss, and I'm pretty sure we just can't go back. No. Alright, our attacks are doing much more damage, which is very good, because those things hit very hard. We've definitely leveled up a bit. It's a bee. It's not to be. Nice. We got some money. Dollars and cents, baby. Another potion that I don't know what it does. You know what? I should look at the manual. The manual probably tells me what that potion does. Oh, it's a weapon. Holy water. Throw at monsters. Some are not affected by this item. Okay. Alright, great. Get the heck out of here. Alright, there's a secret door here, which we're gonna have to open somehow. Because the whole rest of the map requires us to go through there. There's only a couple more spaces this way. Oh my god. It's a tougher dog.
I'll let you go through.
There we go. We had to give gold to a scorpion last stream, so I assume that wasn't an enemy. I mean, I guess anyone who won't let you through without you paying them is probably an enemy, but different kind of enemy. No, no. All right. Gotta go right.
You will obtain the Ring of Heal if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Pardon?
You will obtain the Ring of Heal if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Alright. It's an interesting save spot, but we've saved. That's great. Great to save. The map is a little wonky right here. Show you what I mean. We are now approaching the top left portion of the map. There's the loop-de-loop, bunch of different places we can go. The dogs are too powerful here. Oh, God. Got him. Okay, well, this is something. Is that done then? Is that it? I mean, that's we did something. They won't let us do it again, so I assume it's done enough. Alright, there's a slightly larger room ahead. Beautiful crystals and jewels. Beautiful gems and jewel stones. All these potions. All these holy waters. Even more jewels and gems. Wonderful. Ah, it's a bee. Alright. Save again. weird. I can't turn right here for some reason. The save thing isn't coming up again. I guess that was just a temporary save point, not a permanent one. More jewels and gems. Actually, not sure why there's a wall here. Oh, I guess this map does show the wall. This map shows the wall. The map in the manual does not. I need my little fuzzy buddy. What? Oh, the fuzzy buddy won't work. I need my Pharaoh ring this time. Pharaoh rings only, fools. Alright, so there should be a big room followed by a small room here. No idea how nice it is to catch a VTV stream. Been a rough couple months. Glad to have you here. Sorry it's been a rough couple of months for you. Yeah, one of the reasons I stream literally every day is because you know, people's schedules are all over the place. And I figure if I stream every day, that if you happen to have a particularly bad one or happen to not have very many days free, then you'll still have some data to tune in. I always found stuff that broadcast all the time live to be very comforting. There's something about the fact that knowing that something's going to be on all the time. There's something comfortable about that. Marcus, thank you for the $2. What was a Haniwa doing in an Egyptian game? A cultural exchange. Many new trade routes going on. Alright. Oh, I thought someone was going to talk to me, but no, it's just a bug. It's just a big gross bug. Alright, there's another smaller room over here. Oh, but a slime first. Marcus, thank you for the $2. Guess he flew here after Honey in the Sky. This is an unofficial threequel in the Honey series. You haven't played all the Honey games. So you've played Seal of the Pharaoh. Just give me that weird head. No, it's just a potion. There's another one. Is this infinite potions? What the heck? No. No, it's not. It just seems like it. Maybe it is infinite, but limited by the fact that you can only carry a maximum of 8. I'm not sure that you actually can only carry a maximum of 8. But I guess that's a possibility. Oh, bee! Be gone. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yabba-dooba. Dabba-dooba. Yabba-dabba-dooba. Schnooba-wabba-wooba. Oh, I need my ring. It's nice of them to give me a warning. Get the heck out of here, dog. Oh, I've gone too far. Alright, there should be a pathway to the right coming up. Yep, this will lead to another small room. Oh, a bug! It's a bee bug. For those of you who've been watching the stream recently, you know that I've been writing more letters. I've been writing physical letters out. And I need to figure out even more places to write letters to, because... Oh my god. Jesus, alright. We almost bit it there. I can't believe that. What? It's an axe. I wonder if this is a better weapon. Hopped onto last night's stream where you showed your letter to Kellogg's. This is a Quaker Oats company, but yeah. Does anyone have any companies I should write to? What companies should I write to? I should write to more companies. I should write to even more companies. I'm gonna go and see if I can get more potions. Local zoo. I'm not gonna write to local places. Hasbro. Right to the Hasbro company. The Pinkertons. Ugh. I don't think I could write a nice letter to the Pinkertons even as a bit. Oh, I just wasn't picking it up, but never mind. It wasn't infinite, I just wasn't picking the potion up. Write Starbucks for me and ask them to bring back sugar-free flavored syrups. I'll write to Starbucks, say Charles wants the sugar-free flavored syrups back. They still have sugar-free vanilla. Yeah, but that's just vanilla. There's only one flavor. Here's the test of the axe. I guess the axe is fine. I don't know if this axe is actually any good. I know I've gone too far again. I can't tell if I'm actually going too far, if the game is messing up a little bit on that path. What the heck? Oh no, this is right. Vanilla shouldn't be counted as a flavor, it's the absence of flavor. What do you... It's the flavor of vanilla. It's got a pretty distinct flavor. You could tell because, you know, next time you make some macaroni and cheese, throw a bunch of vanilla extract in there and tell me... and tell me it's the absence of flavor. Next time you make is macaroni, just dump a big old bottle of vanilla extract. Vanilla equals default, strictly a cultural phenomenon. Yeah, it's only really like a Western cultural phenomenon. Because it is a pretty strong flavor. It's... Vanilla is also a word for plain and boring. Yeah, specifically, again, in Western culture. This is, I think, kind of a silly thing. I think this happened entirely because of, like, ice cream, or, like, it was used to flavor ice cream, and then when a variety of other flavors came out, like, the vanilla became the type of ice cream that you get when you're mixing in other things, and so it became known as a sort of default, even though it's You know, it is its own entire flavor. Vanilla ice cream tastes different than ice cream with no vanilla. And it's also used as a flavoring in a number of different foods. Like, there's a whole lot of different desserts that get their characteristic taste because of the vanilla in it. Like, if you like chocolate chip cookies, that's the cookie flavor that you're eating is a vanilla flavor. There's a reason why when you look up recipes for, like, the greatest chocolate chip cookie recipe in the world, it's always very particular about what kind of vanilla extract you're supposed to use. Because the vanilla extract is so important to the flavor of the chocolate chip cookie that if you use, like, the cheap bottle of it or whatever, you're just not going to get the same kind of cookie. You gotta use that Madagascar vanilla. All right, let's see. I think yeah. I think vanilla's pretty cool. Where are we going? One other thing about vanilla. It does often actually get added to chocolate things a lot to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. This is just in the same way that you would use, like, multiple spices in a dish. Like, vanilla is just... It's such a good flavor to enhance so many things. Kind of like cinnamon. Kind of like you can throw cinnamon in chocolate chip cookies. You can throw cinnamon in a whole lot of different stuff. Where am I? I'm looking at the map. I've gotten a little turned around. Espresso also gets added as a chocolate enhancer. Yeah, espresso powder. Like a finely ground coffee. I use that when I make, like, brownies and stuff. Say espresso powder, just ground coffee. Just vanilla, cinnamon, cayenne, espresso, put them in everything. Put them in everything! You son of a gun.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I already know where I am, but... Alright, so this way should turn to the left up ahead. And we got these things. No. What in the world?
You have the hand of a thief. You won't get caught in the electric trap.
If I have the hand of a thief, I won't get caught in the electric trap. Good to know. Alright, I don't currently have the thing that'll prevent me from getting electrocuted, so I guess guess I gotta go. Though a different way. Alright, so there should be another loop-de-loop here. Let's go this way first. Alright, I got more water. Just really hoping for a save point. Oh, it's a bee! Getting so many of these bottles. Here we go, that's the good stuff. Yeah, I gotta figure out more companies to write. More companies for which to send letters. There's more gems. Alright, there's a secret door up ahead. Should be locked off. Send a letter to Atari asking to make a new Jaguar console. Atari, please. Oh my god, I one-shotted that thing. My god. If Atari was still Atari, I would definitely do that. Should write one good letter, something you support. I mean, that's all I have been writing. That's the only thing I have been writing. It's been the whole bit. There's a little room up ahead. Here we go. You want some jewels?
I've connected the path. You're fine.
Thank you. What the? Alright, I got a better shield now. That's great. There's a dead end down here that I'm hoping has a save point. Dang it. Oh, good. Wonder if this will be a save point. No, I got a rope though. Okay. Got a rope. Rope-a-dope. Alright, so if we go all the way back down this way. And then turn to the right. When we get to the end. Should lead us to another room. Write a letter to pitch.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Oh my god. Pitch the Yowie Batman story to DC Comics. Based on how I know how these companies operate, if I send in a letter with any kind of pitch whatsoever, for legal reasons, it'll be destroyed. It will not be answered. By having a blanket policy that they destroy any unsolicited pitches, it prevents people from sending in a pitch and then years later claiming that the company stole their idea. When something comes out that has some sort of similarity. Because studios do steal ideas all the time, but it's not generally from unsolicited pitches. What the heck? I can't get in here. All right. Really need to just find a save spot. Whoa! My God. Okay.
Did you find the Ring of Heal?
Not yet, I don't think. Man, is there just no safe spots? What the heck? That's so much. It's a good game now that we have a walkthrough. No, I'm not using a walkthrough. I just have the map open in front of me. Oh, thank goodness. All right, well, we have saved. We will continue this next week. This wonderful game. We'll continue this next week. I don't actually know how long the game is. There's only one more map in the entire manual after this, but I don't know if that means that's the last map in the game, or more likely that's the last map that they wrote about. I'm not sure. I have 3 orbs I seem to need to get. I've got 1 orb so far. If I get an orb here, and if I get an orb in the next map, that's 3 orbs. So maybe that makes sense. Maybe that you open up a final area that you get the last orb from. I don't know. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Right to Crane and Midori. Midori. Yeah, I could. I would feel embarrassed doing that, though. These are companies that know their paper, and you know, Crane as a company has an interesting history. They go back to the 1770s. They go back to 1770. They started out presenting, providing paper to Paul Revere to use as currency for the colonies. And the company, most of the money that the company has made has been through providing security paper for currency. But they started making what do you call it? Stationery and stuff. Became one of the biggest providers of stationery in the United States. It was like the biggest stationery company here, and eventually they kind of split off from the currency division. They split the company off so that you had the one side of Crane doing all of the security currency stuff, and the other side doing the stationery. So that technically make them war profiteers. I think they might be, honestly. Not 100% sure. But the stationery company became its own thing. But some stuff happened with the stationery company. First, they got sold to an Italian paper company, which had some trouble keeping them profitable, to the point where they actually went out of business. They filed for bankruptcy or something and completely shut down production. All the employees got laid off, and this was like a year ago. And then a private equity firm came in and bailed them out and now owns them. Made a lot of changes since then. They've really like narrowed down the products that they're providing. They used to provide a lot more variety, and they only have a few things now. I'm a little worried about the future of the Crane & Co. stationery company. Now that they've been fully consumed by the capitalist system. They still make good paper, but for how long? Well, you know, all things must come to an end. All things must come to a end. Write them a letter? No, I'm not writing a letter to Crane. It just feels hubristic. I like their stuff though. Their stuff, they got good. They got good stationery. Did you know that it's a new year, a new you, new stationery, custom designed stationery? This stuff is too expensive. I like their stationery. The custom ones, it's too pricey. From $3.62 per card. These are just cards. We get 25 cards for $284. Their stationery is expensive, but, you know, within the realms of, like, what you would expect. From the desk of blah, blah, blah. All right, let's say I want to get 100 of those. That's $448. 448. When I get 1,000, it's 2,775. Now that's a deal right there. Yeah, their custom stuff. I mean, you know, the thing with stuff like this that's hard to conceptualize in a modern setting is the way that these are made is a very old school method. You can get really cheap custom stationery now through any number of printers because you know there's like digital printing that happens. Whereas at Crane and Co., you know, when you're getting stuff, there's an old man who's etching it out. This is an old man who's etching the stuff out and putting it through these machineries and stuff. The reason it costs so much to get custom stuff done is because if you're getting custom stuff done, there's an old man who's doing it for you. You see what I mean? It's not just a printer printing this stuff out. If with movie maker, if you're getting your name on something, then there's a physical plate that an old man has made for you. Which is then pressed onto the paper individually, one paper at a time. So that's why that stuff is pricey as it is. That's why the custom paper goes up in price so much. There's just not a lot of companies who still do things that way. For the reason of a price. Like, simply put, there's not a lot of people who can afford to pay hundreds of dollars for custom stationery. You don't get hired to do that job. It's a calling. That's a lot of jobs used to be exactly like that, where like you would get a job somewhere and you would learn you would learn how to do something and you would be very good at it and you would have job security forever because, you know, you would have been at the same place for decades. You're the only one who knows how to work the machine. It would be so much more expensive to hire someone else than to just keep paying you to do the job. You'd have, you know, the satisfaction of being good at something and doing something and getting a reasonable salary for it. Most of capitalist innovation these days is about trying to figure out how to make it so that they don't have to pay a guy to do that. To make it so that they, whatever jobs that they have to fill, they can easily replace as quickly as possible. So that they hire you at the minimum possible wage, and if you ever complain about it, then they just immediately replace you with someone else. That's why so many companies are pushing as many AI things as possible, because AI has the potential to do that to a number of different industries. Fewer and fewer jobs for people to make a little plate with someone's name on it and and print little cards out. Which is too bad. Reminds me of a recent article I read where they said the government's hiring people who can read cursive because young people can't read it. Yeah, I can barely read cursive anymore. I learned it in school. I was like... one of the last, one of the last years of students who would be taught cursive. It's very soon after that they just stopped teaching it. Learning cursive was miserable. Yeah, like I learned the alphabet already. I have to learn a second alphabet. It's too bad. It's too bad that I don't still know how to write in cursive. Because, I have a lot of fountain pens now. I have a lot of fountain pens. I can probably reteach myself cursive. The only thing I know how to write in cursive anymore is my own name. Even my signature is, not even really my name. It's just my signature. But... I'm 27. I was taught cursive in 3rd grade and never again. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I don't know where you live. I feel like Florida stopped cursive pretty soon after teaching it to me. I don't know that this was like a national thing or international thing of just no more cursive. But the public schools here stopped teaching it. In Washington State. I don't know if they should still teach cursive. It's not really super relevant these days. It's not extremely relevant. I'd have to really think about this. I'd really... Because I don't have, some sort of nostalgia for cursive. I'd have to think if there's, a genuine cultural or, some sort of literacy reason for cursive still being taught. If there's a value to it outside of allowing people to read old letters. Super doesn't make you write faster. It definitely didn't make me write faster. I think it's probably nice to write cursive with a fountain pen, but again, I haven't yet, so... Easier to write while not looking? Maybe. Yeah, probably. You're not lifting the pen as much. Cursive. I feel like it's probably not necessary for people to know cursive. But also, it's the sort of thing where I feel like I could be wrong about this. There could be some video essay out there I should watch that explains, here's why people not learning cursive is actually terrible. What this actually removes from us. Because there's a lot of literacy stuff that gets, removed from schools and stuff that I think actually has a negative impact on people and their existence and their lives. So, I don't know if cursive is actually one of those or not. I have no idea. I'm trying in my head to imagine different values of cursive. I don't know. I wonder what schools have started teaching instead of cursive. Probably nothing. Yeah. Do schools even teach, like, typing anymore? My school had a typing class. Schools teach typing. I know a lot of people growing up now have a lot less computer literacy than millennials and some big swath of Gen Z. Just because of like the different types of devices that grow up with. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if schools should still teach typing. I feel, I feel like that's still a good skill to have. Just generally knowing how to use a desktop computer. Or a laptop. Because it's definitely valuable having a high level of skill on your, your phone. But there are simply things that a phone cannot do that a laptop or desktop can. Met people that actually prefer to type on their phone. Essays, long letters, everything. Yeah, I mean, if that's where you spend most of your time typing, then, it's gonna feel awkward typing elsewhere. But that's where the education system comes into play. if you get taught how to type effectively on a keyboard. Some people can type very fast on a phone. Sure. I would be surprised if it's possible to type as fast on a phone as you can type on a keyboard, like, in terms of, like, just the general peak typing speed. Just from the nature of it. But, again, I don't actually know. My main concern with all of this isn't like, oh, the kids aren't using the computer like I did when I was growing up. It's entirely a matter of, like, phones are generally a walled garden with with limited sort of customization and access to stuff. There's simply more things that you have the ability to do on a computer, and having that knowledge and that ability, it does provide a level of freedom that you don't necessarily have only on your phone. A lot of younger people nowadays don't know what a folder is in terms of computers. Yeah, there's a lot of concepts. Like the way that computers work isn't necessarily, like, just inherently intuitive. The way that, like, a desktop or laptop computer works, the way file systems work. So there's a lot of, like, different ways that phones work specifically to get around, like, the limited level of activity that you have with the system. And if you just grow up with that and not computer systems, like the way a computer works, it's just not going to inherently make sense to you. Directories are still there, but you don't need to look at them. Yeah. I was using my old so I was using my old Mac OS 9 laptop. I have this Mac OS 9 laptop. It's a clamshell iBook. And I had forgotten a lot of the ways that like Apple's operating system used to handle files and stuff, where like files on your Apple computer would have a separate structure linked to the file but separate from the file, that would have a lot of information about the file, including like its actual location as well as its visual location on your system. And so where the file is on your computer in terms of like what folder it's on is not actually where the file even is. I had completely forgotten about all this. And there was a lot of developers who would make programs on like Mac OS 9 or Mac OS 7 through 9 all work like this. Maybe 6 too, I don't remember. Coming from the Windows side or from maybe even from the Linux side, and be confused by the fact that their program, like their customers, were having so many problems with their customers, because macOS users were used to just kind of taking whatever file they wanted and moving it anywhere. And if properly programmed on the Mac, this would never break anything. You could have files in or out of system folders. you could put stuff on your desktop. You could put your applications on your desktop. You could put whatever you wanted anywhere, and it wouldn't matter the way the system was set up. Here's another thing that might surprise you. Let's say you have a USB thumb drive, and you have a bunch of files on it. You could plug the USB thumb drive into your computer, and you could drag all of the files to your hard drive, and all of those files would then appear on your hard drive, but not be on your hard drive. They're still on the thumb drive, because again, they have a separate thing. This is what I've been trying to explain. It's hard to explain how this works. The way files worked is files had their own files, and those files were completely invisible to the user. Those files told the computer where the files actually are and what data they have in them, and they also told where the user has placed the file. And where the user has placed the file is not where it does not move the file there. It just visually appears there. So, like, you drag stuff to your hard drive from the USB drive, and now it's on your hard drive, but not really. If you take out the USB drive, they disappear from your hard drive, because they are still on the USB drive. It just appears. Essentially shortcuts, but everything is a shortcut. Literally everything in your operating system is a shortcut. It's none of the way that the operating system presents stuff to you is where it actually is. And the benefit to this is, all right, let's say you have limited hard drive space, and you have a folder that has all of your project files in it. You could plug in your USB drive, or even like in older times a floppy disk or a CD or something, and you can drag everything you need for your project all into one folder, and it's all there for you in that one folder, so it's easy to find, even when it's actually on multiple different drives. So this only really becomes a problem if you're trying to figure out, like, where something actually is. This doesn't happen to my Mac by default. It copies properly. Do you have macOS 9 from the 1990s? Because that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about any of the modern Mac operating systems. We're talking about 6 or 7 through 9. Shortcuts all the way down. It's shortcuts 100% the way down. Mine's from 2014. Yeah, no, unless you're unless your macOS looks like this, that's not what we're talking about. This is what your computer looks like. Good old computers. Good old computers. Browse the internet. I love the browse the internet button. Alright, well, I guess that's enough computer talk for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.